A very warm welcome to all of the viewers. You're watching Musix, and today in the months, engracing her with the beauty is Sherry Singh. First of all, very welcome to our months. Very welcome to NewsX.
Thank you so much.
So, the first of all, very congratulations on this beautiful crown that you are wearing of Mrs. Universe. First, tell us about the journey and how did everything start from the very starting.
Uh, Thank you for congratulating me. And my whole journey began with making a difference in married women's life.
Absolutely.
And I was just trying to figure out what can I do and how I can inspire these married women in my country, in my community. So I just explored and I thought that this might be just the right path for me. And by the grace of God, it did turn out to be the right path for me. And the journey has been a roller coaster. And majorly, like in short, I would like to tell you that I have evolved as a, different woman altogether. Not because of pageantry, but the lessons I've learned through it. And yes, I've just become a very different and a stronger version of myself.
Stronger version. Just tell us about yourself, that how did the journey actually begin? How did the thought of going to the pageant came into your mind? How did the thought of going to Mrs. Universe and Mrs. India, first of all, and what was the first initial steps that you took to go through that path?
Yeah, so basically, I did a lot of research. There are a lot of Mrs. pageants in the country happening. I did my research that what are my options. And after my research, I realized that Mrs. Universe is one of the oldest organizations in Mrs. category. And then I realized that no Indian has ever won this. So, I wanted to mark my name in the history. So I decided to go forward with this and explored more. And it just, all the, I would like to tell anyone, you need to be very certain about what you want. And that research of what you want is really important. So I did my research right. And once I started to walk on the path that, okay, now I know what I want to do. I was certain about that. Then I started to do my practices. And, beauty pageant is not only about beauty anymore. It's about your brains, how you represent yourself when you are at the national level. Once you go international, you represent the whole country. So it gets even tougher. So it's not anymore about your outlook. It is about your inner beauty and how intelligent you are, how smart you are, and what is your advocacy. Advocacy in the sense that how strong are you to make that change in the society, that bring that change in the society. And of course, when you are representing a country, that the competition is very international level. So you have to be at that car to the international contestants. In my competition, there were about 120 contestants from all over the world. So yeah, I did my best. I did my public speaking, my voice modulation, my workouts, my diet regime, my reading. So yeah, this is what all I did, and of course my affirmations.
And your affirmations for sure, but also I'm really keen to know what goes into the attitude of first going to a beauty pageant and then you have eventually won it. What was going on in your mind when you were representing your country on that stage, and what do you feel? A small little tip for the other contestants who are still going to pageants and want have this want in them that, okay, I want to win this. So what do you think is the X factor that can actually differentiate a model from another and from a crown holder or title holder?
I believe that what worked for me was my simplicity.
Absolutely, yeah.
My simplicity and I was always connected to my roots. I'll give you a very small example. What happens is when we go represent or stand on an international platform, we try to merge in the culture, right? We start to add some accent when we talk, and we just try to blend in. I don't know why we do that, but what I did was that I just stayed grounded. I did not change my accent, and rather I was wearing colored lenses. I'll tell you this incident. Okay, I was wearing colored lenses, and then on the stage, I realized, oh my God, every European and every international participant here has blue eyes, has green eyes. How do I stand out? So I, in the middle of the competition is going on. I went backstage. I took off my lenses, and I was like, I want to look as Indian
As possible.
as possible and just stay grounded to my roots. So I feel that if you are yourself and you just believe in yourself and put in the right effort, I think that's it.
That's it. Absolutely. Like, you have very big, black, beautiful eyes, and you should have embraced it.
Yes, exactly. Yes, thank you.
And again, when you were walking on that ramp, and then finally you were titled with this beautiful crown. So, what was the first thought that came into your mind, being a girl from India? What was the first thought that were you really outshined by all the people that were applauding for you? What was going on in your mind, to be very frank?
The first feeling that I had was of gratitude.
Okay.
And first thanks to my Lord, he was this invisible shield around me, because when you are in a competition, there are a lot of energies flowing in and out. Although we all were sisters and everything, that energy protection is really important. I feel that my God was always there to protect me. So gratitude was the first thing. And it was very challenging because, no Indian had won this ever. So in a competition, if somebody, now that I'm a winner, now women are going to come to me and ask me, how did you do that? They have someone to look up to. In my case, I had no one to look up to. I used to wake up in the morning with this mindset that, oh, yes, I'm going to do it. And by the end of the night, I used to get so drained. I used to question myself, how will I do it? So, in that moment when I won, I just felt that, oh my God, this hardship of so many years, I've been working on this pageant for 4 years, and all my hard work has been paid off, So that was like a sense of, and plus, of course, I won it for the country. So that pride that I held that in that moment was, I think, I would love to relive that moment again. That was
You undoubtedly made the country proud. We are very, very proud of what you've achieved. Now, at last, just any tip, anything you want to say to your fans and to the women, especially married, non-married, if they are fighting for the Miss pageant or the Mrs. pageant, what's the one thing that should go on with their drive?
I would like to tell all the women that do not be scared of failure. You need to try. And falling, even if you fail, I'm sure that you will get up even stronger. I have failed a lot of times. 4 years, I failed so many times. And then failure is always better for you to learn. So do not be afraid of failures. Whatever you want to go achieve, do go try it.
Thank you so much. You're watching NewsX, and keep watching NewsX for more such content.